I am so sorry, y'all. That's Mercury retrograde for you. I'll just start this again. I was already in the middle of your energy reading here today for October 2nd. So here we go. So the first card, the energy today, was the Shaman of Discs here. So this is an energy of really feeling like you're on the right path, feeling confident in the direction you're going. Some of you, really might be focused on, where you're headed in your job or in your whatever it is that you're making, your foundations, your security. For a lot of you, this is probably related to your work, career, or, whatever it is that you are doing to get money, to get foundation stability in your foundations. But this is an energy of really feeling like you're on the right path. You're headed in the right direction. You know what you're doing. You're clear about what you're after, and really feeling like you have enough, and feeling financially secure. For a lot of you, I mean, it is the beginning of the month. Maybe just paid off bills, feeling good, headed in the right direction. Now the challenge though is the Ten of Cups here. So there's a challenge for some of you. Maybe you may be feeling stable and like you're really headed in the right direction, but you're just not there yet. You haven't reached that point of where you have it all and where you are emotionally satisfied and have everything that all that you want, feeling secure and abundant at home and emotionally secure too. So for a lot of you, you're on the right path and you feel that, and you're really, you're still trying to complete something. You're just still trying to get it all, meaning feeling abundant and secure and stable in your career, or in your money and your finances, but something that is emotionally fulfilling as well. So whether that is your career, and maybe it's just you're still working on it, you feel like you're doing the right thing, or whatever it is that you're doing for your finances, but you maybe don't have that emotional stability with it yet. You may not be completely satisfied, or this could be something at home. You might be focused a lot on your finances, but the home life may still be suffering a little bit. There may be a little bit of there may be a little dissatisfaction there. You may not be completely fulfilled. You may be trying, still really working hard to get that and to complete that, and to really feel really grateful and stable and abundant in your emotions, and fulfilled, in your emotional life. Whether that is, with whatever it is that you do in your work, or career, or if this is a relationship and you really feel like you're on the right path and you're putting in the work and you're really creating the abundance and creating those strong foundations, but there's still a challenge to get there. It's not complete yet. Keep up the work. So let's see what the potential outcome is here. Wow. Again, this was yesterday for a lot of you. I mean, there's definitely a big choice coming in here. Now, some of you, this is about that home life and maybe about a partnership. For some of you, there could be two people, and it's making a decision. For others of you, it's making a decision to really go towards finding that abundance and that emotional satisfaction, and really deciding to create something with somebody. Others of you, it could be having to choose between two jobs, or maybe having to choose between two different paths in your finances, your career. Right now, you may be on the right path, but there's maybe something missing, and that's missing in that emotional fulfillment with whatever it is you're doing. So you may have to come to a point where you're going to have to make a decision and make a choice about which direction you're going in. For others of you, this is coming together with someone that you love, and also could be coming together with parts of yourself and becoming whole and feeling complete and emotionally. Because if you're not in a relationship, it doesn't have to be that. It could be the relationship, the most important one, which is with yourself, right? Coming to that completion. So there's there's going to be a need to really accept yourself fully and accept the situation and come together in a loving way. And like I said, for others of you, there's maybe a choice, because this is a choice card, and having to make a decision about either a direction to go in, a relationship, a job, or just accepting all parts of yourself. and, maybe deciding to, really love yourself, because it starts with self. And then we could have that, the whole shebang, have that whole um, relationship or whatever it is, the job, everything that's going to bring abundance, fulfillment, emotional stability, and financial security. So let's see. Okay. But, definitely I feel if there's big things coming and, you're on the right path. Okay. Let me clarify this. Where are we going to go? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me tell me about the Shaman of Discs. What is this energy today? Tell me a little bit more about what this energy is today. Tell me. Okay. Okay. The Knight of Wands. So this is okay. So a lot of you have been doing a lot of work with the shadow self, or what they call the dark night of the soul. The Knight of Wands is, coming to the completion of a lot of struggles. You've had a lot of struggles in your life, maybe having to deal with a lot of responsibilities and things that weighed heavy on your shoulders. Okay. And I feel for a lot of you, you feel it, you're on the right path to healing. A lot of you have, been struggling a lot. The Nine of Wands really indicates, the end of a lot of struggles and a lot of tension, a lot of things that have, like I said, weighed heavy on you. So now you're on the right path, because you have to choose to, carry all that stuff with you as, baggage, or do you learn the lessons? Do you, move forward, which is this energy of, moving forward on the right path, taking those lessons and taking all those struggles and what you've been through that's been really difficult, and taking what you need, taking the knowledge, what you've learned, and moving forward and forging ahead to create, look at the sun behind him. It's being illuminated, the lessons you've learned from all of the struggles, and realizing that you do not have to repeat those struggles, right? You could change your course. You could get on a different path, and see the sun behind him. That's represents, positivity, feeling good, being illuminated, bright days. Okay. So that's lovely to see. So this is definitely, for a lot of you, you're headed in the right direction. You're learning a lot of lessons. You're completing a lot of struggles. Okay. But again, there's still something that hasn't fully completed. You're still trying to get that emotional fulfillment, and maybe, the happily ever after, so to speak. What is the Ten of Cups about? Please. Too many cards. Sorry. Give me some guidance on the Ten of Cups. What is that about? Ooh, okay. Sorry, I say, ooh, look at the stag. Look at all, look at, again, all of these, the wands represents, a lot of deep struggles and worry, and, the swords, mental conflict. Okay, the Seven of Swords. So the struggle is to probably, for a lot of you, there may have been deceit, lies, deception, okay, cheating, lying. There is that energy with this card, okay? And for some of you, maybe you have been cheated on, or maybe lied to in the past. That could be part of what one of these, one of these struggles were, being in, and a lot of times you could have been lying to yourself, right? We lie to ourselves all the time. The negative thoughts, the the those mental conflicts that you have in your head, the negative things that you say to yourself. Okay, this could be an energy of just, the lies that you've told yourself, or, I will be happy if I have XYZ, or, things will get better if, fill in the blank. Those, it could be that type of energy too, and maybe trying to get away with, um, pretending that you're happy when you're not. Okay, so there could be that energy attached to it. It doesn't have to be particularly about someone else, but a lot of you, and a lot of times it can be about, um, and because it's with this Ten of Cups, it's a challenge to have that emotional fulfillment and completion, because there probably has been some deception on in the past and that's hurt you, and it's a struggle to get over. For some of you, maybe you're still in that relationship and you're trying to heal it. For others of you, you may not be in that relationship, but the damage is still done, and that is in your psyche. So there's still some healing there, I feel, for a lot of you, and you're really trying to find that emotional fulfillment and happiness within yourself. Okay. And for a lot of you, it's just there's some pain there because there's been some, there's some definitely some deep distrust and wounds here I'm picking up. And so that's the struggle to heal from that, so you could really be able to end those old chapters and cycles, and be able to have that emotional fulfillment with yourself, and be able to trust yourself and trust others again, right? So you could have the lovers, have that loving relationship that's not filled with the old deception and the negative mental stuff from the past. That's the choice here. For some of you, maybe you're deciding whether you're going to stay or go in a relationship that has been filled with these. Okay. For others of you, it's learning to love yourself and come together and heal from that, so you can have a loving, real, healthy, loving partnership. Tell me more about the outcome here with the lovers. Whoa, okay. That was quick. All right, yeah, Princess of Pentacles. So this, for a lot of you, is a new relationship. This is a new emotional, a very stable relationship. It could be for some of you with someone younger, or someone who makes you feel young at heart, or just is young at heart themselves. It's a fresh, young energy, new energy, and it's one that's really connected to nature. Someone who's very grounded. This is it could be, for some of you, there could be a new relationship. It could be, I'm kicking up Gemini with the Lover card, or, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But for others of you, this is just a new start, a new relationship, even just with yourself. That's one that's grounded and healing, and has strong foundations. Okay. And for others of you, it may be, choosing if you are going to stay in, if you have to make a choice to stay with someone who maybe has hurt you in the past, then, there's a possibility of really healing that and having a new beginning. But there's definitely work that needs to be done, and there's healing that still needs to be done. Others of you are going to choose there may be a new love prospect coming in, or a new opportunity for other. If it's not a relationship, it could be an opportunity to do something that you love, that's going to bring in financial security and money. So this could be a new job opportunity for some of you as well, or some kind of opportunity to bring in some good financial opportunity for stability and abundance. I like this energy today. Let's get a little message from our unicorn friends here. Any advice for the collective with these challenges and choices? Any advice? Any advice? Give us some advice, October 2nd. Aw, okay. Sweet. Imagine, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wishes came true? That's really something to think about. I believe very heavily in visualization, and I know that it works, so that's really good advice, because this Seven of Swords and this Nine of Wands, that's kind of like that energy where I was saying, where you get stuck with the negative lies that you tell yourself, right? Because we may have these wishes, and we want it all, we want the wish fulfillment, but somewhere, because perhaps from some past pain or, situations, somewhere we've told ourselves a lie that, oh, we don't deserve it, we're not worthy, or like that creeping thinking comes in. Creeping thinking, that creep in your head that says, you don't deserve it. And then you start doubting the very things that you're wishing for. I know I'm guilty of it. Then you start thinking of reasons why you won't get it, and so really, I challenge you, and the unicorns say, imagine, really do think about it. How would you feel? What would you hear? What would be different? What would it feel like if it really did come true? Another one that's nice is I try to tell myself, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? If success was a guarantee, what would you do? So that's another good thing to think about, especially now with this. We have a new moon approaching, and you see the Seven of Swords here, the moon there. That's the kind of where we are. The moon is getting smaller now, and I think it's on Wednesday. We'll be in a new moon. So these are good things to think about and just try and release that, because we're on the right path now. Okay, the path to healing and to getting that healthy love and that abundance. Okay, so let's just keep thinking about what it feels like to get the things that you're wishing for. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all got something that you needed to hear. Have a lovely, lovely day. I wish you all well, and keep feeling and thinking and dreaming and wishing, and then think about what it feels like when it comes true, because it will. Believe it. That's the key. You got to believe it. All right. Love and light. See you soon.